Well, hi, Max. Hi, Major. It's Mimi. Happy Halloween. How you doing, kiddos? You see my friends here? I have a couple little witches here to help me read you a story today. What? She wants to tell you something. Listen. Ooh, I wish you were here to see her in person. Well, I picked out this book for you called Big Pumpkin, and it is a story by Erica Silverman, and it is one of my favorite Halloween stories. I used to read it to your daddy when he was a little boy, and to Michael, Uncle Mike, and to Becca. So let's see what this story says here. It's called Big Pumpkin. All right, here we go. Once there was a witch who wanted to make pumpkin pie. So she planted a pumpkin seed. She weeded and watered, and after a while a sprout poked through, and then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, and it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away. And the witch thought about pumpkin pie and bent down to take her pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the witch. Just then, along came a ghost. "Big pumpkin," said the ghost. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and Halloween is just hours away," said the witch, and she kicked that big pumpkin. "I am bigger than you and stronger too," boasted the ghost. "Let me try." "Humph," said the witch. But she thought about pumpkin pie and she stepped aside. The ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the ghost. Just then, along came a vampire. "Big pumpkin," said the vampire. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and Halloween is just hours away," said the witch. "Well, I am bigger than you and stronger too," said the vampire. "Let me try." "Humph," said the witch. "Humph," said the ghost. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The vampire bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the vampire. Just then, along came a mummy. "Big pumpkin," said the mummy. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and Halloween is just an hour away," said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. "I'm bigger than all of you and stronger too," boasted the mummy. "Let me try." "Humph," said the witch. "Humph," said the ghost. "Humph," said the vampire. But they thought about pumpkin pie and they stepped aside. The mummy bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. First she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Drat, said the mummy. Just then along came a little bat. Big pumpkin, said the bat. The witch didn't say a word. She just rolled her eyes at the ghost. The ghost looked at the vampire, and the vampire looked at the mummy, and they all started to laugh. Ha ha ha, they're laughing at that bat. I may not be big, said the bat, and I may not be strong, but I have an idea. And the bat told them what to do. Hump, said the witch. Hump, said the ghost. Hump, said the vampire. Hump, said the mummy. But they thought about pumpkin pie and bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Ready, set, pull, said the bat. The bat pulled the mummy pulled the vampire pulled the ghost pulled the witch, and the witch pulled the pumpkin. And first they pulled, and they tugged, and they pulled. First they pulled hard, and then they pulled harder, and snap! Off came the pumpkin. Drat, said the witch. Whoosh, it flew, and where's that pumpkin going? Thud, it landed on top of a hill, and thump, bump, thump, bump, thump, bump, thump, bump. It rolled all the way down the hill to the witch's house, and when it got to her door, that pumpkin just sat. Hooray for the bat, shouted the witch, and she hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. Said the ghost. Have some more, said the witch. I couldn't eat another bite, said the vampire. Time to go, said the bat. Drat, said the witch, as she watched them all leave. Then she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. Isn't that a great story? Big pumpkin. Hope you enjoyed it. Happy Halloween. Mimi loves you. Bye.